Hello guys, my name is Cynthia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Like always, I want to say I am not a licensed therapist and I am just speaking from everything that I went through and through my eyes and want to think in hopes that it could help you guys. If you have any concerns about your mental health, please go seek therapy, or if you have any type of emergency, please call 911. My content is not to be substituted with therapy. Okay, so let's get started. We all know what's coming next. Valentine's Day. I love, and I love Valentine's. I love celebrating it. I just love it a lot. This is the time where a lot of couples go and enjoy themselves together and celebrate their love. But let's not get it twisted. Valentine's Day could be for ourselves. We don't need a person. We don't need somebody to feel happy about Valentine's Day. Now, if you just don't celebrate Valentine's Day, then that's just, you just don't celebrate it. But if you don't want to celebrate it because you don't have a partner and so on, that's a no-go, my friend. We will celebrate it, okay? As some of you guys know, I am in the healing of self-love. I feel like I am there. I would have never thought that I will have self-love. If you would have met me just even 3 years ago, I was a total different person. I still got stuff to work on, but I have worked a lot on myself, especially in this past few months. The progress that I've been through has just been amazing, and what I have been achieving has just been so beautiful to even see. I feel like a lot of people want to achieve self-love, but they don't want to do the work. The work is hard. It could be really painful. It is taking responsibility for your own actions. It's looking at yourself in the mirror and say, I am enough. I am worthy of myself. And then just letting go of the past, letting go of the trauma, letting go of those excuses, letting go of everything. And that is the hard part to achieve when you are going through this self-love journey. One of the very first steps I ever did when I started my self-love journey was actually get this book, The 5 Love Languages. It is by Gary Chapman. Oh, it is really, really good. So everybody has 5 different love languages. We have the words of affirmations, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Mine is receiving gifts and words of affirmation. So receiving gifts, it doesn't mean like I want gifts all the time, okay? Maybe I do, but no, I'm just kidding. Okay, no, it doesn't just mean like receiving gifts all the time. So it could be like a thoughtful gift. Example, you could get me a rose and be like, oh, I just thought about you. And if my favorite color is purple, so if you go and got me purple like Skittles or something that is meaningful for me, like, oh my god, thank you so much, you thought about me, and it's purple, you know. Anyways, but it is something, everybody has a different love language. For example, my other one is words of affirmation. So if I'm with somebody and they tell me, hey Cynthia, you're so beautiful, or hey, you did a really good job, I am very proud of you, I take that and I think about it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so nice. Like, and I think about it all the time. By somebody who is love language might be acts of service. They may take love if, let's say, they need help washing the dishes and putting gas in their car or whatever. So if I go and put gas in their car, they'll be like, oh my god, I appreciate you, thank you so much. That's how they receive love. But it's me telling them like, hey, I'm proud of you. They could be like, thanks, and not take it, you know. And that's where sometimes, since people speak different love languages, that's when things could be clashing. Side note, if you want to find out what your love language is, I will be posting the link for the love language quiz down below, so you can just click that, take the test, and it'll show you what your love language is. And you also have to read the book, okay? Don't try to skip it out. Don't try to, be sneaky and just take the test and be like, oh, this is my love language, blah, blah, blah. No. Learn about all the love languages, so then you're able to, once you have a partner, then you're able to show them love the way that they receive love. Okay. But enough about the couples. Let's talk about ourselves. The most important thing is before, you could be in a relationship or whatever, but it's loving ourselves. So I think reading this book and learning your own love language and see what how you receive love is very important, because sometimes we want people to love us, but we can't even love ourselves. So now if you know what your love languages is, you could fill your own cup and you won't need somebody to fill it in for you. Because at times, I remember, I'm just speaking from me, like I will fall into all these relationships because I was looking for somebody to love me. I was looking for the words of affirmation, be like, you're so beautiful, you're this, I'm proud of you. I was looking for someone to think of me and be like, oh, she likes purple, let me get her a purple flower. I was looking for that instead of looking at myself in the mirror and being like, all right, Cynthia, this is what you love. You could get it yourself and you could fill in your own cup. The way that I fill in my words of affirmation is I go to the mirror and I literally be like, Cynthia, I am very proud of you. Cynthia, you're doing such an amazing job. Cynthia, you need to work on your listening skills. Cynthia, you are just amazing. Keep doing you. Cynthia, it is okay for you to mess up. That's how I do my words of affirmation, because I'm looking at myself in a mirror and I'm filling my own cup instead of going and looking for somebody else to fill it up. And when they don't fill it up, then that's when we start getting upset. So if we start taking the small steps for self-love, like for example, the 5 love languages, and learning your own language, I think we'll be able to learn to stop depending on someone else to make us happy. So now let's talk about ourselves. Same scenario. Let's say you graduated with honors and so on, right? If your love language is physical touch, I know it sounds silly, but give yourself a hug. I know it sounds crazy, but that is a form of self-love. You give yourself a hug and you could just feel your own self just you did it. You are so proud of yourself that you give yourself a hug, a pat in the back. Like, hey, good job. That is one way that you could show yourself self-love, through physical touch. Then we could go with quality time. If quality time is one of your love languages, when after you graduate, you be like, you know what? I'm gonna give a day to myself to spend time with me. I'm gonna set up my Netflix and chill movie, next thing I'm chill with myself and just watch a movie. I'm going to go get my nails done by myself. Like, having quality time within you. Go journal. I love to journal. So journaling, just have time for you and your own thoughts and some alone time. That's how you can do quality time within yourself. Now, if your love language is receiving gifts after you graduate, or your own graduation present, you could easily like go get yourself a graduation present, whatever you like. Get yourself something for you that makes you happy. Example, for Valentine's Day, it's already ordered. I ordered myself some strawberries. Oh, I am excited for them. If your love language is acts of service, you could take 2-3 days to finish organizing whatever it is that you need to do, or go get your car detailed, something that it will take something off your hands for that week. Now, if words of affirmation is your love language, let's say you graduated and so on, the mirror thing works for me. So I'm gonna tell the mirror, self, congratulations, you graduated. I'm so happy for me, okay? Because you're freaking graduated. So that's another form of words of affirmation. You could also write things down, the stuff that you're so proud of and you love yourself, and then you could sit back and read it to you. Because with words of affirmation, you need to hear it. You need to see the words saying something good about yourself. And then you're going to feel so amazing after you finish writing down. You're like, damn, I accomplished all this. Oh, I got this. Same thing with this. Damn, self-love. You got this. Okay. I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but that is one of the steps that I took for self-love. It was hard. It felt stupid at times. It felt very lonely, and I couldn't understand why couldn't I find a partner that will actually do this for me. But I'm not gonna find somebody that is gonna do that for me if I can't even do it for myself. I cannot rely on somebody to make me happy. I gotta make myself happy. And I was in such a search, and I was so desperate. Like, I wanted to feel love. And then it's just like a few months back, it's just like something clicked. I need to freaking love myself, and I really need to do the work. And I started to do the work, even if it looks silly, even if it looks dumb. I took the time for myself, and that's exactly what I did. Throughout this whole week, I will be making a lot of YouTube videos for self-love, because I think self-love is so important, and it's a lot more difficult than what a lot of people think of. And that is where my name came from, the unspoken side of healing, because nobody talks about the pain that you have to go through to be able to achieve self-love. So I hope you guys stay tuned this whole week, because I love love, and I cannot wait to share everything that I have learned within myself. I hope everything that I just said made sense. I know I'm still trying to get the rhythm of YouTube and how to make my segments, but I hope this helps in some type of way. I will be putting the link for the self-love quiz below. So if you want to take the self-love quiz, it is definitely going to be below, and then you are going to be able to find your love language. Well, you guys, I hope this helps, and stay tuned this whole week, because I will be talking all about love. Have a good one.